Let's see.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. It can certainly get loud inside this building. And just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Fuck out of here, Tom.
That was me posting the stream.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, Wilson into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It's a touchdown. That guy's pretty good.
What just happened?
He tried to throw a screen, and I jumped it and parried it.
Point after, right down the middle. And that
because that dude is super fast.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick six. He'll find his man, that's Freddie Swain. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. This defense for the Vikings, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And the big difference in the ball game,
do you
outside
being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense.
I like putting post up
each and every week, and they carried it out.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And Gerald Everett makes a good catch there for a first down, and he was signed away from the Seattle Seahawks division rivals, the Rams.
If you run a lot of like power, that'd be a good one.
He's excited about his opportunity in the Pacific Northwest.
Well, tackles don't normally pull out of the guard thing.
Now Wilson on first down. And this will go to Carson out wide. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. We've seen quite a bit of this.
There's something that says like take away the outside.
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because
edge detector. That's what I would do because I put edge threat on all my edge guys.
Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And yet again, he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. To throw is Wilson. Dumps this one off to Chris Carson.
He got such a terrible animation
there. And it leads to 4th down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football,
such a terrible
drop
animation.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Off the play fake, Mon. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again. Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here. Mon looks to throw on first down. Throw left side complete. It's Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense. From the 35 on second down, Mon swinging this out wide here for Cook. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
Quarterback. Yeah, do your thing and stuff like that.
Back to the ground, Cook. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Bobby Wagner, the all-pro, in on the tackle. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry. No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up. On second down, it's Cook again. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
I don't want to run that play.
First and goal. Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs. Now Mon. He's got it. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that. They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Confident. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Alexander Madison. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home. Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line. Joseph now to kick this one away. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there.
And when you think of the Vikings, you think of a team that brings a lot of pressure to the quarterback, but a surprise in 2020. Only 23 sacks as a unit last year. So they're in need of bigger production from their pass rush in 2021. Remember, last year's numbers, they were in the bottom 5 in the NFL. No way they want.
Under pressure, they got him again. Patrick Jones providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's pulled in at the 32. It's a 57-yard punt, 14 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10.
And we're live.
Here are the
We're
Vikings
back.
now to start their
Hey,
next
boss, you didn't miss
drive.
much.
And that last drive, so effective
Seems like
in
every
the
time I
passing
leave,
game,
you score. I
resulting
might
in the
just keep
touchdown.
leaving.
Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down into those
get behind
starters
them.
blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Mon looks to throw. And complete right side to Cook. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a give to Madison.
Oh.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
2nd down at 5. Mon now off of play action. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And Viking fans spent plenty of time wondering how they were going to replace Stephon Diggs when he left for Buffalo. But I think most would agree now that Justin Jefferson was the best rookie receiver in football last year. 88 catches for an even 1,400 yards. I would say the numbers don't lie.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this ball is caught by Irv Smith. Touchdown, Vikings. Irv Smith Jr., his first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Throw right side, taken in by Eskridge. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A gain of 6 there on first. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you're trying to force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line.
Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that they have to punt the ball. They've done so with that first run.
Not so cow.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 6 yards left on 2nd down. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando. The coach, he'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, yes, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting. Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the
That's funny. I made Mark Brunell my owner.
On it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
On 2nd and 9, Mond. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Third down from the gun, it's Mond.
Oh, where did he come from?
But it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's 2 schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career. I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
He'll spot Eskridge open left side.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Throwing again here, Wilson. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. Touchdown! Gerald Everett, as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Wilson going to throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Bond going to throw it.
Being chased out left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Yeah, he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
Oh, good return up past the 30.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
They go play action here. Mon. And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Damn, what a pass.
Thank you. Thank you.
So from Seahawks territory now, it's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Now a give running right, it's Cook. And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop.
Well, that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run it again with Cook. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
63 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Mond out of the shotgun. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Madison.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Again, Madison.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Alexander Madison, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Cook. They'll try and run it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. And so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass.
That's how
most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick
boss, I
decision
lied to you.
and make it
Minnesota
right
does have
There,
big
the
nickel.
offense wins the battle for 2.
Okay.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes.
This has nickel normal
See what
also.
they decide to do.
But the passing windows are just not there. That's just
I'm
another
using not a lot,
example of how
actually.
great
That's
this
why
defense has
I
been all game
primarily
long.
stayed in.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Pressure comes and Wilson's going to go down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
He lets it fly for Lockett.
Harry Nicholson's a
Unable
monster.
to connect, incomplete.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Give them credit, they took their shot.
That shit would never happen.
4th down. Now here's
He did it to him
Dixon,
again. He almost did it to
standing
him
right on
again.
his own 5-yard line.
Is he normal?
Taken in at the 22.
Yes, sir.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
One speed away from Peterson. But he's
The
still
Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Yeah,
They're
still
continuing to
91, man.
rock and roll. And intermission, maybe sometimes you fear after such a good first half of a letdown, but that wasn't the case.
And what I remember most about being in those situations is exactly what
speed
you're talking
really
about. You almost have that
isn't
sense
as
of
big of a deal in this
satisfaction.
one.
You're like,
I'm not saying
really
it.
well.
I agree.
remember one
I'm
time
not saying
someone
it.
saying, winning's fun, but so is playing really well. Why would we want to do otherwise? That was the message, to keep the intensity up, to keep things going. And that's exactly what we're seeing here from this team.
Yeah, it's helped them extend their lead. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. Oh, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's
well,
an
I picked you up.
Bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain of right around 30 on a play that began way back inside the 5.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field.
Peterson got number 7.
Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. The quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the
Vikings after him, and they get there for
Danielle
the sack.
Hunter
Danielle
is just in the
picks up his
backfield
second sack of
constantly.
the
It's a problem.
He's
Looks like another
abusing
empty
his right
possession
side.
here, partner, and I
It's a
don't
problem.
think with 3 scores down in the third quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
That's some
And that's
fucking
caught
cheesy
inside
shit
the
there.
30. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Wilson will throw again.
A pass underneath for Carson.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another 1st down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Xavier Woods with a pick. And just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side.
Yeah, it's because he wanted to throw to the running back and I took it away. So he panicked.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Score again.
I am. Offensive player of the week, maybe.
Vikings now to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Cook. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
79 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. First down, here's the run with Cook. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. It's complete to Cook. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
Go Vikings, go. Run this hoe out of the league.
I didn't do it.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Should I score again?
Yes.
Absolutely.
There's Madison throwing on first down.
What you want to do?
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Second and 4. Back to the ground. This time Cook. Cook able to escape. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 94 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 more yards there and another first down.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have.
Crazy guy, he just ran around at you.
Keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines.
Don't judge me.
Let's close this one out.
It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Cook.
No, I'm
They
good.
are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a
I mean,
start to
this
season.
player of the week in
Obviously
sentence. This
excellent.
is what this league
You
asked for.
really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
He may have quit. He's going to have Mary. Sure. Please.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to
he almost caught
find
that.
out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Seen it happen.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys are saying, hey,
good shit, Evan. Good shit.
Thank you.
Way to go, man.
Oh, shoot.
Come here. All right.
So for the Vikings, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young
Big country
season.
was the Browns.
And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks,
I don't remember
they'll fall to 1-2, and they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
So Dalvin Cook had 181 yards and 2 touchdowns combined. He did his thing. Probably not enough for player of the week, though. Maybe Perry Nickerson? Perry Nickerson could get player of the week. That'd be awesome.